Welcome back to Marvelous Dads. I'm Dave Mendonca. Today's video is all about a review, a non-spoiler review for the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. Okay, I don't know if you're much of a holiday special fan. I know I am, and I could tell right away this was inspired from the Star Wars Holiday Special of the late 70s. At least I think I've read stuff about that. I'm pretty sure James Gunn is a fan, and Kevin Feige and all those guys loved the Star Wars special from back in the day. Anyway, so let me tell you this. I've already watched this thing like 4 times. I am fully the target market for this sucker because I'm a holiday special guy. I don't care if it's Charlie Brown. I don't care if it's Frosty the Snowman, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Scrooged with Bill Murray. I don't care. I'll gobble it up. And let me tell you something. I was pleasantly surprised by this. I love this special presentation thing that Marvel Studios has going here. You know, this was like, what, 40 minutes, 45 minutes, this Guardians of the Galaxy special. And it flew by like that. And it's just the way this was put together, just the tenderness. There was like humor. There was tenderness. There was like little twists and turns, a little bit of action. It just had everything. And I know some people would want this particular special to be longer. I know, like in my Facebook group, Marvelous Dads community Facebook group, there was a guy who was saying it was great. I just wish it was longer. Yeah, I get it. It's all good, man. It was a really solid special. And what really stood out for me, okay, so with the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise, you have the regular players, you know, the Quills and the Gamoras, like the Rockets. Those guys were leading the show. But with this special, it is Mantis and Drax. So I love that different look. And I know I read that James Gunn said it was a way to get Pom Klementieff, I believe that's her last name, to get her center stage, because obviously she's been a secondary player for the last few movies and whatnot. And she was fantastic. I love the pairing between her and Drax, Dave Bautista. They got the comedy thing happening. And you can tell she's the one that's in charge. Mantis is trying to get Peter to be happier during Christmas because he was, just down, and Mantis just wanted to make him happier. So she and Drax, brainstormed. Then all of a sudden, Drax comes up with the idea of abducting Kevin Bacon. Now, that's not a spoiler. Obviously, it's been in the marketing for the special. It's just the way that Mantis and Drax go about it. They go to Earth. It's like a fish out of water tale, and them trying to figure out where to go and going through Hollywood and stuff like that to get to Kevin Bacon. I won't go any further than that. But then when they finally meet Kevin Bacon, it's quite comical. And Kevin Bacon himself, this guy, he's had such an illustrious career. He's done so many things. And this guy is such a good sport. The way that he acted in this special was just brilliant, and just also surprisingly touching and tender. That's the thing. I was kind of like, whoa, this special really got me. I saw it 4 times. Just the performances. I thought Pom was fantastic. She was funny. She was sweet. She had an opportunity to kick some butt during the special, which you're not normally accustomed to. And Drax was funny. Say what you will about Drax, okay? I know people have complained that basically he's become just the funny part of any movie or show he's in, and it's kind of like taken away from his like dramatic elements. But you know what? It works. This is the role that made Dave Bautista's career. So I say go with it, and he knocked it out of the park with this. This special also had a reference to a DC character. So that's interesting how, I don't know if you've noticed over the past little while that some Marvel properties, some MCU properties like Eternals and now this have peppered in a little DC. I wonder what that's about. Maybe setting up an eventual collision course between the MCU and DC, because we are in the the multiverse now, right? So that's possibly it. Anyway, really solid special. solid performances, some really emotional elements. It definitely felt the Christmas feel. I know with Hawkeye, that was supposed to be like a Christmassy feel to it. I did not get that with that. But this one, there is definitely a vibe of Christmas. The music is great. There's some fun tunes that are also funny, just the timing. So James Gunn, whatever you did there, man, like working with your composer guy, fantastic. It's just some of the timing of the tunes at the right moment to get some funny stuff in there. And speaking of funny, Nebula had some one-liners, especially towards the end. I thought it was hilarious. The one-liner, she gets me every time with this one-liner. Anyway, so I highly recommend Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. It is fun. It's touching. Some great performances. I thought, Palm and Dave Bautista really knock it out of the park. It was a refreshing take on like a holiday special. It zoomed by fast, good pacing to it. Well done, James Gunn. Apparently, James Gunn shot this along with Guardians of the Galaxy 3. And apparently the holiday special was like sort of like a reprieve. It was sort of like a break because apparently Volume 3, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is very emotional, very heavy. So you can tell everybody had a great time. Groot looks different. He looks more buff in this. Rocket is in there. So they got everybody. No Gamora. We know why. But overall, solid outing. Guys, keep up this special presentation stuff. MCU, keep doing it. James Gunn, tip of the cap to you and the whole crew, cast and crew. All right, that's it for me. Hopefully you like this episode. Feel free to share the video, like it, and until next time, see you later.